All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles teaching us the truth, and blessings to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and blessings unto the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm the brother Karal from the GMS Memphis Camp. Pretty much, man, we're going into a lesson. Pretty much it's called, it's a fight for contend. Okay, what can we do, man? Hey, if you want salvation, if you want the Lord to deliver you, okay, you got to put up this fight, man. You got to fight. You got to strive unto the truth. Strive for the truth unto death. Okay? And you starting to experience that. You starting to catch this hell. All right? But attire, your woman, job, all these pretty much just things that you got to go through, man. They just things. Things that are temporary. They only for a moment. But the kingdom is forever. Remember that. Remember what we fighting for. Remember what we're trying to obtain. We're trying to obtain righteousness, immortality. We try to live forever, man. We want our names to be honored in the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Not honored in America. Not honored in South Memphis. You know? Not honored in Cali and Compton or New York, Brooklyn and all. We ain't trying to get no honor out here, man. All right? We not getting honor in captivity. All right, that's why 2/3, which is you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, that's why you got to go, because you want to get on out here. But the elect of the nation of Israel, right, 12,000 from each tribe, they're gonna pretty much put on their whole armor. They're gonna pretty much be dedicated to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So with that being said, man, let's get these precepts. Lord willing, you be edified. This is Jude chapter 1, verse 1. Jude, the servant of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the brother of James, to them that are sanctified by Yahweh the Father and preserved in Yahweh Shai and called. Okay? Because many are called, but few are chosen. You see, many are called, but few are chosen. That few that is chosen is those that remain in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, those that continue, those that are loyal. Those that are unmovable in this faith. That's who remains, man. The Lord not looking for weak individuals. That's why we going through this hell, because it's going to make us strong. See, you forgetting Romans 12:1. If thou come to serve the Lord, you know, which, Salaki, Romans 12:1 don't say that, but I'm going to get it. But that's Sirach. You forget Sirach 2:1, man. Okay? Which I'm going to just go ahead and get it. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Because that's clear. Don't nothing get clearer than that. For real. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. In a little minute. Since I done touched my baby. This is Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Prepare to go through these trials and tribulation. Prepare to be tempted on all sides, man. Is you going to eat pork? Is you going to sleep with that man's wife? Okay? Is you going to work a job that's going to pretty much take your attention away from the truth? Is that higher up? Is that manager position, that good pay, that good salary is better than worshiping Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? Don't get me wrong. If you put in a blessed position, understandable. That works around the truth, though. You see what I'm saying? Everything revolves around Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's the sacrifices you have to make. You want to make sure that through your walk of life, okay, that you pretty much surrounding yourself with the righteousness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, such as the brothers, the reading, the studying, okay? Speaking to myself first and foremost. Being submerged, being just involved, dedicated, man. Being dedicated, devoted to the righteousness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Sirach 2:2. Set thy heart aright. Hey, you got to set your mind aright. You can't, you got to move that weak nature. That I can't do it. I think. Maybe. Nah, man. Hey, you got to start, let your nay be nay and your yay be yay, man. You can't, the Lord don't want you lukewarm. He wants you either hot or cold. He wants you going all in or he wants you out. And it will behoove you to just, man, continue and fear Yahweh Shema Shai and keep the commandments. Go through these trials and tribulations, man. They're going to make you a man. You're going to eventually understand that this is not it. This is not the real way of living according to Yahweh Shema Shai. This is not what the Lord wants. He don't want hot chips and Fagos. Okay, that's why he say flesh and blood should not inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. That's why it's very important to do the things that are pleasing unto the Lord at this very moment. Because it's going to be a time where the Lord's not going to do no talking. He's not going to do no more pleading with you. It's going to be just straight destruction. The sword is going to be put to work. This Sirach 2:2. And constantly endure and make not haste in a time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. You see? That's the point, man. Because it tells you in Sirach, if you go to Sirach 1:13, because it talks about that last end. And it say, whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. She hath built an everlasting foundation with men, and she shall continue with their seed. So that's talking about the elect of the nation of Israel, because Israel have not attained that which they seek it for, but the election, the remnant, the chosen ones, the well-beloved have obtained it, man. And what they have obtained, righteousness. Lord willing, they are accounted worthy to escape if we be those men. That's why we striving. That's why we working. That's why we going through the hell that we going through. Because guess what? It's going to prove that we are, Lord willing, the elect. Okay? That's why I say cleave unto him. Because in the last end, you're going to increase. You're going to be delivered. You're going to be saved. This Sirach 2:4. And whatsoever is brought upon thee, take it cheerfully. Because the Lord dealeth with you as he deals with sons. He's chastising us. We went off. We did disobey his word. We lost it, man. We lost our everlasting mind. So therefore, we have to go through this hell. It's a must. But guess what? Yahweh Shai went through it. What makes us any different? Be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You see? Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. And that's the point, man. It's a fight, but continue. Don't give up. Don't get weak-minded. Don't start to get feeble. Don't start shaking, man. You know how when you holding something heavy and your arms just give out? Hey, keep going. Keep holding it. Strive that you may obtain. Because if you jump down to 12, let's go to Sirach 2:12. Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands and the sinners that go of two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? What would you do, man? What you gonna do? Here it is, the Lord have called you into this fight to see whether you have the potential and that you meet the requirements, and you are already feeble. You are already trying to give up. Hey, the Lord don't like that, man. The Lord said destruction unto a person like that. This is Jude, back in Jude. This is Jude chapter 1 verse 2. Mercy unto you in peace and love be multiplied. Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the coming salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that you shall earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. So you got to contend. You got to put up a fight for your faith, man. You got to obtain it. Why do you got to obtain it? Why is faith very important? Let's get Hebrews. That's the spirit. It changed quickly into it. This is Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1. Now faith, because it tells you in Jude to contend for it, to fight for it. Go through these difficult obstacles to obtain this beautiful faith. Why? Because this is Sirach 11:1. Now faith is the substance. You see, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. If you jump down to 6, it tells you, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You see, he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. See, it's impossible to please Yahweh Shema Shai without their faith. But what's ultimately gonna sharpen your faith? The hell you catch. The hell you catch is gonna sharpen their faith. That's why it's called the sanctification process. Let's get Jude 1:1 right quick, because I want to get that word sanctification. And then we're going to go more into faith, right? Get a couple of precepts. Jude 1:1. Jude, the servant of Yahweh Shai and brother of James, to them that are sanctified by the Most High, the Father, and preserved in Yahweh Shai, and called. Because you got to understand, the Lord gave Yahweh Shai the elect, man. You know? Hey, man, here's some friends, some A1 day ones. And Lord willing, like Colossians say, put on the elect. That's what we trying to do. Lord willing, we be those men. Now, let's go into that word sanctification.
Strong's G37, hagiadzo.
Hagiazo.
Hagiadzo.
In sanctification, outline biblical usage, the definition start at 1. To render or acknowledge, or to be vulnerable or hollow. To separate from profane things and dedicated to the Most High. Consecrated things to the Most High, dedicated people to the Most High, which is Israel. To purify, to cleanse externally, to purify by expiation, free from the guilt of sin. To purify eternally by renewing of the soul. You see? One thing about the elect, man, they won't change. They want to be renewed. They want to be the sons of the Most High. Pretty much. Because guess what? When you go into Romans 8:16, Romans 8:16 tells you that our spirit bear witness that we are the children of Yahweh Shema Shai. We are the children of the Most High. Us contending for the faith, us fighting, us striving for the truth unto death, prove that we are those servants. But what's really going to prove it is our last end. The things we go through now, these are the methods, these are the orders, the steps that the Lord has set up that we're going through, the obstacle course pretty much. But what makes us those true servants is the ceremony. According to 2nd Esdras, the 2nd chapter, started at the 42nd verse. Us getting crowned, Lord willing, we be those men. Because it say dedicated, you know, pretty much dedicated to the Most High. You eat, breathe, and sleep this truth. The most holy thing. Let's go ahead and get Matthew, right? Let's get Matthew 22:14. It say, for many are called, but few are chosen. Only a few can continue in this fight, man. That's why the Lord said to you, O men, I call. His tabernacle is with men, not feeble men, you know. This is James. I'm going to start at the first verse. This is James chapter 1, verse 1. And I'm going to read it in the NLT too. James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahweh Shai, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. My brethren, count it our joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire and wanting nothing. You see? Now, James 1:1 in the NLT. This letter is from James, a slave of the Most High of the Lord Yahweh Shai. I am writing to the 12 tribes. Okay? It say Jewish, which ain't no Jewish, right? It's Jews. NLT going out. Believers scattered abroad, greetings. Dear brothers and sisters, when trouble come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. Let's go into that term endurance. Let's go into endurance. Look up. This is endurance in the New Oxford American Dictionary. The fact or power of enduring an unpleasant or difficult process or situation without giving way. You see? The fact or power. See, this power was given unto us by Yahweh by Shem Shah. This is a gift. Endurance is a gift. Patience is a gift. Fear is a gift. Hey, this second chance, this grace, all this is a gift. So we got to maintain it. That's why we got to endure. That's why we fighting. That's why we have that. Hey, that's ultimately why we're going to ultimately develop the characteristics of the elect. And we're going to be solid. Right? Because that's ultimately what we're doing. That's ultimately what this process that we're going through is going to pretty much show forth. Loyalty. This is James 1:3. For ye know that your faith is tested. Your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. But that will be shown in the last end when we get those new bodies. See, when we get those new bodies, man, that's pretty much going to be the end of who's the elect, you know. Then shall you know who are my chosen when they be tried as gold in the fire. Let's get James 1:12. Blessed is the man that endured temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life which the Lord had promised to them that love him. This is James 1:12 in the NLT. It said, the Most High blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that the Most High had promised to those who love him. And that's the point. Receiving that crown of life, that crown of immortality. You're not going to have to fight anymore. The law is going to be put within our inward parts. You're not going to have to contend for faith. It's going to be within you. You're going to eat, breathe, and sleep Yahweh by Shema Shai. How beautiful is that? And that's what we want. That's what we look forward to. Let's get Philippians. I'm going to end it with Philippians. I'm going to read it in the NLT too. But it's Philippians chapter 3. And I'm going to start at 13. The point is 21. It's Philippians chapter 3 verse 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forget those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before, which is the kingdom. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Yahweh Shai. Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, right, be thus minded, and if in anything ye be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you. Nevertheless, whereunto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule, and let us mind the same thing. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Yahweh Shai, whose end is destruction, whose power is their belly, and whose glory is their shame, who mind earthly things. You see, because they worry about the temporary world, which is now. But we look for the kingdom to come, a continuing city. For here we have no continuing city, but we look for one to come. That's the kingdom. That's what we want, man. Streets paved in gold, owning universes. breathing clean air, not walking on concrete, enjoying the water, just everything that's natural, man. Things that we don't even know we don't even know what that's like, because we are so GMO'd out and so defiled out. We don't even know what that feel like. That's why we're gonna have to have new bodies when we enter into their kingdom. The true home. That's where we belong, man. This Philippians chapter 3, verse 20. For our conversations is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, who should change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself. Now, start at 13. This is Philippians 3 and 13. No, dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it, but I focus on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. Because we was once in darkness, but now we brought to this marvelous light. And we running in this race, man, because we trying to obtain the prize of immortality, working on our own salvation with fear and trembling. This Philippians 3 and 14. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which the Most High through Yahweh Shai is calling us. Let all who are spiritually mature. Man, let's get Philippians 3 and 14. Let's read that again, man, in NLT. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which the Most High through Yahweh Shai is calling us. Let all who are spiritually mature agree on these things. If you disagree on some point, I believe the Most High will make it plain to you. But we must hold on to the progress we have already made. See, you got to hold on to this progress, man. You can't continue and give up. You can't leave everything behind, man. If you turn your back if you deny Yahweh Shema Shai, if you turn your hand back from the plow, and the Lord is going to deny you in the last days. That's why it's very important to continue, because each of us have a certain progress to reach. And here it is, you could have been almost there, but because you done turned back, your progress just dropped down. You work hard to get to this certain level through your trials and tribulations, your blood, sweat, and tears, and you just lose it all, man. You know, think about okay, earthly. Let's go carnal with it. Think about R. Kelly. Here it is. He was the best singer, hitting charts. All the women want him. You see what I'm saying? This is carnality. This is the earthly things. And here it is. Now he in jail. It's over with. His whole what he stand for, what he did, everything. It's in the cell. He gets no honor. But a man of the Lord, you fearing Yahweh Shema Shai, you think the Lord's going to forget your labor? Man, let's get it, man. I'm going to go back. This is Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10. For Yahweh Shema Shai is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shown towards his name, and in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of the hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. You see? And we got to continue in this fight, man. We got to inherit those promises. Israel received promises, and guess what? We're going to inherit those things, man. Salvation, deliverance, the kingdom, new bodies, spiritual power. That's why it's important not to lose your progress in his ministry. Keep going, keep advancing. Keep growing. This Philippians chapter 3, verse 15. Hey, we on the road to spiritual matureness, man. Let all who are spiritually mature agree on these things. If you disagree on some point, I believe the Most High will make it plain to you. But we must hold on to the progress we have already made. Dear brothers and sisters, pattern your lives. Pattern, method, keep yourself in order. after mine. Learn from those things who follow our examples. For I have told you often before, and I say it again with tears in my eyes, that there are many whose conduct shows that they are really enemies of the cross of Yahweh Shai, the grace. Hey, you see that 2/3, you are enemies. You don't want to follow righteousness. You don't want to continue. You don't want to have faith. Hey, it's forget you. It's Philippians 3:19. They are headed for destruction. Their God is their appetite. They bring about shameful things, and they think only about this life here on earth. You are wimps, man. That's why the Lord don't want you 2/3, man. You always focusing on the outer appearance, always trying to look good. Man, we want to look good in the kingdom, man. This Philippians 3:20, but we are citizens of heaven. We're not citizens of America. We are citizens of heaven, where the Lord Yahweh Shai lives, and we are eagerly waiting for him to return as our Savior. He would take our weak mortal bodies and change them into glorious bodies like his own, using the same power with which he will bring everything under his control. Because when the Lord make his appearance, man, we want to be on the right side. We want to be with the Lord. We don't want to be against the Lord. We don't want to be on his bad side. We don't want to be put to death, man. Because if we be put to death, it's going to be for righteousness, for standing stiffly for his name, not for wrongdoing, man. Okay? That's all that I have. I'm going to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Do my honors to the elders and the prophets teaching us this truth, and blessed to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and blessing to the elect, man. Shalom, man. Contend. Keep fighting.